cuties, it is me, Allie again. I am here with a tutorial for this 90s Wednesday Addams. I have a lot of feelings about dark eye makeup look. If you want to know how to get this look, go ahead, keep on watching. Don't back out of this video and make sure that you stick around and tell me in the comments what you think of the look. If you have any tips and tricks for doing a super dark smoky eye like this one. Keep watching. Okay, so since this look is going to be so smoky and dramatic and dark, the first thing I am doing is my eyes because it's gonna be Fallout City. I'm going to be taking my Smashbox 24-hour eye primer, and I always prime my eyes just because my eyelids are oily, things tend to crease, they tend to move around. That's not cute, so it's just easiest to avoid that. And prime first. I'm just going to pat that in, and I'm even making sure to go into my brow bone and my nose. And then I'll just set it down with a little bit of powder. I'm just using a translucent powder all over the lid and up to the brow bone. That's just going to make all of our blending a lot easier. And I am using a Real Techniques 200 brush. Really nice for just sweeping on color. Alright, now that we are set, just to make this process a little bit faster and a little bit easier, I'm going in with Smashbox's Lid Primer in Smoke, and this will just make blending those dark colors onto the lid so much easier. Just going to use a little bit on each lid and pat it in. And like I said, this is just going to be getting those darker shadows started. Just to make sure to blend out the edges with a clean finger versus the one that has product on it. There we go. Now, to start my transition, I want my crease and then just a little bit up on my brow bone, since I have hooded eyes, to be a really nice soft pink, kind of this sort of vibe where it's just cute and pink, and then we go down into like the dark lids and it looks super dramatic, super fun. I love it. So I'm going to be going into my Z palette. And the first shade I'm going to be taking is this one from KIKO Milano. It's that really nice soft pink, and I'm just going to start working that into my crease. And you can see how I'm even going above my crease a little bit, just so that the color will still show even if my eyes are open and my eyebrows are relaxed. Hashtag hooded eye life. Just making sure that's nice and blended. And what I'm going to do is actually take a little bit of Too Faced Love Flush blush in Baby Love, and I'm going to take that on the same crease blending brush and just blend it a little bit higher, since this is still a nice pink, but it's much softer. So we even blend it up a little bit into the brow bone without it getting too crazy. And we will be blending that brow bone with a nice light color so we're not looking a little bit crazy in our brow bone area. And now to amp up that pink, I'm going in with Karity's Spring Break. It's this super kind of electric neon. Take that on my Real Techniques 201. So we get some really nice precision blending in that crease. And it's also going to really brighten up that crease in comparison to our super dark lid. See how just super bright and lovely that is? And I'm just going to repeat the process over on this eye. Now that we have the pink laid down on both eyes, I am going to be going in with this super deep Purple from NYX's Single Nude Matte line. To start really pressing that shadow in, I'm going to be using a Sephora Sephora's Pro Small shadow, which I believe is their number 15, and it's just really nice and precise, so I can really get in there and pat in this color without disturbing the pink that I have going on. And I'm not swiping the color because I want it to be really nice and deep. I'm just patting it. I'm gonna go back in with my Karity E31 and just gently blend, so you can see the effect that we're starting to get. And really, this is just going to be laying in that purple and blending. What I'm going to do is just take my 201 brush again, and I've put a little bit more of Spring Break in that Karity shadow. I'm just going to go back in and liven up that pink as needed. Now I'm taking Ulta's shade in Plum Pop, and I'm going to work that a little bit into the crease as well. And I'm going to be doing that with a slightly more tapered, targeted crease brush. Now I am going to go in with my Tarteist Pro palette, and I'm going to be taking the black shade in this palette just to really deepen up near my lash line, because we're going to be doing a wing, and I kind of want the wing to disappear on the lid and then you just get the flick. It looks so cool. And I'm using the Sephora Precision Small Shadow one more time. I'm really just patting that black into my lid. And you can see this is why we're doing our eyes first, because I'm getting some fallout, just a little bit. And that would be a pain in the butt to have to clean up. So we have this gorgeous black purple lid, nice and deep and smoky, and then we have the pink up here, and I kind of want that pink to pop a little bit more, so I'm going to be going in with Mod from the Pro palette on my tapered blending crease brush, and I'm just going to go in and pump up that pink a little bit, because I really want to get a nice smooth blend there. So I'm going to be doing a combination of patting the color in, which is going to give us a lot of color payoff, and then blending it out. Going back in with the black shade from the Tarte Pro, which is called Punk. And then I'm going to go in again with that purple shade from NYX, just to make sure that we haven't lost it with all of the black. Now that my line is getting a little bit too crisp up there, I'm just going to blend it. I'm going to be taking that into my inner corner, because we're going to do something there to brighten up that inner corner but still give us those crazy dark smoky vibes. So I am going to do this eye, and then I will come back. Alright cuties, so I have finished my eyes. I think they're pretty great. And now I'm going to be going in with foundation. I'm using my Hourglass Vanish foundation in Alabaster, and I'll be blending it with my IT Cosmetics Airbrush foundation brush. And because I want to be like especially kind of pasty at the moment, I am going for 3 stripes. I usually do 2, and that is just to up the coverage. You get real Wednesday Addams up in here. Now I am going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape. I'm going to go in with a little more than I usually do, because I really want to highlight my under eyes and my nose and my forehead and chin, just everywhere. We want to highlight everywhere today. Oh god, that's so much. I've made a very big mistake. And just to blend that out, I am going back in with my foundation brush onto my cheeks. It's just in. Novice beauty blogger realizes you should have just used the Fair as your foundation. Whew, that's pale. Now what I'm gonna do is take, I got a little baby of Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in medium light neutral, and I'm going to take that and use it kind of as a base bronzer, just to add a little bit of warmth back into my face. First, I'm just going to touch up that part I just messed up. I have leftover. And I'm going to use my Real Techniques sculpting brush. Because if there's one thing women in the Addams family knew how to do, it's cut a cheek down. So now I'm just going to set my face with my e.l.f. powder brush and my trusty By My Pores. Let's finish up these eyes. I have a couple of products I'm really excited to use. The first thing I'm going to do, just to make sure that I don't have any super harsh lines, take the smudge brush end of my dual-ended Eco Tools, and I'm going to dip into Whimsy on my Tarteist Pro palette. I'm just going to take that into the lower lash line. And I'm not going to take it all the way over, just about halfway. And then I'm going to take the blending side of that and just soften it up a little bit, so we don't have a harsh line underneath. Now, I'm really excited to use this product. I just got it today. I've been lusting after Marc Jacobs highliners for ages, and today I decided I was gonna do it because I had the VIB 15% off. I got one. I got the shade Orange Crush, and it is one of the original metallic formula. I'm so stoked. Oh, it's so pretty and it's so smooth and it glides on so well. And what I'm gonna do is pop it, tight line my lower lash line. Oh, that looks so good. In this color, I am taking all the way over. Every time I go into Sephora, I look at these and I'm like, I want you so badly, but you're so expensive. I'm going to throw in my wing. I am using the Tarteist Pro Double Take Liner. It's one of my new favorites. So there you have it. Those are our very nice, deep, smoky, crazy dark eyes. I'm going to go away just for a couple minutes, slap on my eyebrows, finish the rest of my face, and I will come back when it is time to do the lips. I am using a couple of new products today. I'm really excited. So I will see you all in a second. Alrighty, everybody. I have finished my face, added some contour. I didn't add too much blush just because I'm going for that classic Wednesday Addams look. I want to look pasty and a little bit lifeless. Is that too much to ask? I also added a pop of highlight into my inner corners. I used NYX's Prismatic Shadows in Frostbite. I really enjoy this because while it is a super icy white color, you can see on my inner corners where I'd laid that purple before, it looks super bright purple, which is exactly what I wanted. So I love this guy. Now, what I'm going to do is use a couple of fun new lip products. Really excited. And the first thing I'm going to do is go in with the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in Soft Spoken. What I like to do when overlining my lips, I love a good subtle lip overline. Who doesn't? So what I'm gonna do is just really focus my overlining on the Cupid's bow and make sure that I have that even. I haven't added a lot because when you're overlining, you don't need to add a whole lot to get a really nice plumper effect. I'm going to tuck in my corners. So that is the top lip. And now with the bottom lip, since my bottom lip is pretty full, I'm not even really gonna overline. Now I'm gonna go over that with NYX's Pinup Pout Lipstick in Resistance. I saw this color the other night and I fell in love with it. And I'm not usually the kind of person who puts concealer around the lipstick, so boom, lips. And that, my dear cuties, is the look. I feel like some kind of, I feel like the Mean Girl. No. I feel like a mixture of the Mean Girl and the Weird Girl in a 90s teen drama. And I am feeling it. Hardcore. Loving it. So, if you liked the look, then go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. If you're new here, welcome, cutie. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button, just hit all of the buttons. Hit every button, every single button. Make sure you hit it before you go. And go ahead and leave me any thoughts you have down in the comments. I would love to chit chat with you guys, and I will see you all next time. Right? Bye, cuties. Does anybody else do the thing where, like, you will spend $24 on a liquid liner, but for a crayon liner, you're just like, $24? What? Like, that just makes no sense. Why do I do that?